Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S, Jets, well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the visiting team and the New York Jets. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Chidobe, Awumsie, they're on the tackle. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Looking quickly here. First down, here's Lamar. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Lamar throwing again. Hits his running back. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
This one's to Andrews outright. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson's going to throw again. Completed to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives him a first down. From the red zone on first. Complete out to the right side. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. And goes to the hurry up here.
5-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. This one's caught.
Jackson's pass. Complete to number 84. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Anticipating the pass. Defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game. Because how well they were eating up yards and 1st downs. You know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
43!
Going to the ground again on first. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
26-yard line. A gain of a yard. That brings up 3rd and 3.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and short.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a get to Hall. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second down, looking for options. Connects with Adams again. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. York good on the point after. And the Jets want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Visitors 3. York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 24-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
6 yards. Results in a first down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Jackson now on 3rd. That one's complete over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense to the line fast. First down throw for Jackson. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll run here from the gun. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. From the gun, Jackson. That one connects. Touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys push their lead to 3.
Jets set up.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. It looks like they're giving back 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. That lead is some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. They go right back to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Mahomes to throw for it. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets get some late points and the lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
York now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
14. Visitors 10. York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. On 1st down, Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Forced out, and it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys take the lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And his guys push their lead to 3.
Visitors 17. Jets 14. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, to get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. From the gun, it's Hall. And on third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Working quickly here.
A 4-yard loss. It's fourth down.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys push their lead further to start the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! The Jets have it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Hill now to return it. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They start the drive at home. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First down throw, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And it sets up second down.
Second and 10.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He rolls to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Yellow.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the third. David Njoku, the touchdown.
40 extra points.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Jets cut the lead down to just 2.
23. Jets 21. Cade York to kick off.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Returnable from the 2. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Getting 24 yards on that one. And that means first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Lone back gets the handoff. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And no repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Completed to his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First and 10. Here's Jackson. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
He has room past the 25. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. defense in the hurry up here. First down, here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. This game can still go either way. Only 2 points separating these squads as we begin the fourth. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Middle.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This one's caught. And in he goes for the touchdown. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Right side into the hands of Adams. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Call with the first and still going. Touchdown, New York! The Jets have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
You're good on the point after. And the Jets cut the lead down to just 2.
Visitors 30, Jets 28.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Setting him on the dive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion left. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Another carry for him. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. They need more of those as they trail by a score.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. And now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third down, Jets into the dime.
Change it. 13. This one.
He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Back to throw it. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. These guys up by just a couple of points. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down to no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
They give it to him again. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down. The Jets take their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
No, we changed it.
Here he is to throw. He's got his man. This is Walker. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A gain of 27 on the play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to the well again. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
We'll go with the design keeper. And he will not get to the end zone on our final play as the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say so long from New York.